Purchases book or purchases journal. Now, in a business, if you see, there are various kinds of purchases made by the company. One of them can be of assets. Okay, when I say asset, I mean something like furniture. Okay, let's say plant and machinery. And the second type can be of various materials, or let's say stores, which are used for the purpose of business. Materials or stores will mean, let's say I am engaged into manufacturing of soap. Okay, or let's say wafers, potato wafers, right? So when I purchase potato for manufacturing wafers, potato is a material which is used for the purpose of manufacturing something which is a stock for me, right? Something in which I deal in purchase and sales, right? So when we talk about purchases book, what we are talking about is the purchase of materials and store and not asset. Why? Because these purchase of assets are actually recorded in the journal book. Right? Now coming back to material and stores, again, these can be purchased in two forms. One, either in cash, or second, on credit basis. Right? Whatever is purchased in cash goes to the cash book. Right? So what we are left with is the credit purchases. Right? So it's the credit purchases basically which are recorded in the purchase journal or purchase book. It's one and the same thing, it's just the name which is there is alternate. So when we talk about purchase book or purchases journal, what we record there is the credit purchase made by the business. Now you must be wondering, how do I record these purchases into the purchase book? What is the source document? So whenever I make a purchase, okay, whenever I make a purchase, there is an invoice which is given by the seller, right? I mean, if you go to any market, let's say as a student also, may or may not be, if you purchase a book, the bookseller is going to give you an invoice where he writes XYZ and Company sold accounts book for ₹50. This receipt which he gives is an invoice. Based on these purchase invoice, the entry is made in the purchases journal. Right? Now let us look at how a purchase journal basically looks like. Now there are six columns in this. Okay, let's start one by one. The first column is basically the date column. In this you are going to pick up what is the date of the invoice which is there, and that you are going to put in here. The second is the particulars column. So in the particulars column, what you give is, you tell who is the supplier, name of supplier. So let's say I purchased it from XYZ, I will write XYZ. Then here I will write what is it that I have purchased. So let's say I say 2 books of accounts, right? After that, there's a column for ledger folio. When you post this entry to the ledger, the page number of the ledger where this entry is posted comes here, right? Then you give in the details of the amount. Okay, so let's say for example, this book was worth ₹100. He gave you a discount of 10 and 90 is what you paid. So this is the price, this is the discount, and this is the net payment you've made. So in the details column you are going to write 100 minus 10, and you are going to write here in the description as trade discount, and the net amount of 90 is going to come in the amount column, right? The heading you will write here as purchase book. And again, I'm assuming that this transaction is a credit transaction. If it's a cash transaction, it will not come in the purchase book, right? We'll take 1 or 2 examples for purchases in the next video.